Yeah. So how troubled are you, with the way things stand right now? I know on day one, the PTF had said that they were quite disappointed with the level of compliance. What are you feeling now with what you see?
Well, Joma, the truth is I'm not comfortable with what I'm seeing and with what I've seen so far in terms of poor compliance or absolute non-compliance with the directives and advisories. And that gives a lot of concern. It gives cause for worry. Whether you talk of physical distancing, restricted access to market, limitation of number of customers to the banks, even the issue of wearing the face mask, of hand washing, name it. If you see the buses, taxis, they're supposed to carry less passengers, you hardly find this happening with the relaxation of the lockdown. So that gives a lot of concern.
Dr. Mamara, did the team not foresee something like this when the decision was taken to ease this lockdown? I know there were a number of advisories like you've talked about. Did they talk about anything to do with enforcement? How exactly is that going to happen? And are you going to rethink this decision now?
Well, the truth is that we had preached and we continue to preach that every individual has a primary responsibility for his or her own health. So where advisories are given, we will expect people to follow same. But if for any reason one does not follow that, then we will be worried. We expect that in spite of making it known that this is the way to go in terms of these advisories, whether in terms of personal hygiene, whether in terms of social distancing, and of course wearing of masks and all this. These are advisories which we expect our people to follow in their own interest. But we will continue to push for these measures because what has been done is to balance the health of the people, of course, against economic security as well. So we had thought that with all the messages that have been put out there, people will see the need to take responsibility for their health and do that which is needful in the circumstance.
All right, finally now, from a health perspective, some people are expressing genuine fear that at the rate we're going, there probably will be a spike in the number of cases. Is that a concern for you as well, and are you preparing for that?
Yes, it is a concern. We anticipate that because as at the time the lockdown was relaxed, it wasn't as if we had peaked. We hadn't peaked as at that time. So we would expect, we anticipate that the figures will still rise, there will be a spike. But then efforts are being made, the necessary measures and appropriate measures are being put in place to address the rise that we anticipate.
All right, Minister of State for Health, Dr. Olorunimbe Mamara, thanks a lot for joining us and sharing that with us on the News at 10 tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.